JavaServer Pages is a technology that helps software developers create dynamically generated web pages based on HTML, XML, or other document types. Released in 1999 by Sun Microsystems, JSP is similar to PHP, but it uses the Java programming language. To deploy and run JavaServer Pages, a compatible web server with a servlet container, such as Apache Tomcat or Jetty, is required. Overview. Architecturally, JSP may be viewed as a high-level abstraction of Java servlets. JSPs are translated into servlets at runtime. Each JSP servlet is cached and reused until the original JSP is modified. JSP can be used independently or as the view component of a server-side model viewer controller design, normally with Java Beans as the model and Java servlets as the controller. This is a type of Model 2 architecture. JSP allows Java code and certain predefined actions to be interleaved with static web markup content, with the resulting page being compiled and executed on the server to deliver a document. The compiled pages, as well as any dependent Java libraries, use Java bytecode rather than a native software format. Like any other Java program, they must be executed within a Java virtual machine that integrates with the server's host operating system to provide an abstract platform-neutral environment. JSPs are usually used to deliver HTML and XML documents, but through the use of output stream, they can deliver other types of data as well. The web container creates JSP implicit objects like page context, servlet context, session, request and response. Syntax: JSP pages use several delimiters for scripting functions. The most basic is %. A %, which encloses a JSP scriptlet. A scriptlet is a fragment of Java code that is run when the user requests the page. Other common delimiters include %equals. A % for expressions, where the scriptlet and delimiters are replaced with the result of evaluating the expression, and directives, denoted with %at. A %. Java code is not required to be complete or self-contained within its scriptlet element block, but can straddle markup content providing the page as a whole is syntactically correct. For example, any Java if-while blocks opened in one scriptlet element must be correctly closed in a later element for the page to successfully compile. Markup which falls inside a split block of code is subject to that code, so markup inside an if block will only appear in the output when the if condition evaluates to true. Likewise, markup inside a loop construct may appear multiple times in the output depending upon how many times the loop body runs. The following would be a valid for loop in a JSP page. The output displayed in the user's web browser would be, counting to 3, this number is 1. This number is 2. This number is 3. OK. Expression language, version 2.0 of the JSP specification added support for the expression language, used to access data and functions in Java objects. In JSP 2.1, it was folded into the unified expression language, which is also used in JavaServer Pages. An example of EL syntax. The value of variable in the object JavaBean is $JavaBean variable. Additional tags. The JSP syntax adds additional tags, called JSP actions, to invoke built-in functionality. Additionally, the technology allows for the creation of custom JSP tag libraries that act as extensions to the standard JSP syntax. One such library is the JSTL, with support for common tasks such as iteration and conditionals. Compiler. A JavaServer Pages compiler is a program that parses JSPs and transforms them into executable Java servlets. A program of this type is usually embedded into the application server and run automatically the first time a JSP is accessed, but pages may also be pre-compiled for better performance, or compiled as a part of the build process to test for errors. Some JSP containers support configuring how often the container checks JSP file timestamps to see whether the page has changed. Typically, this timestamp would be set to a short interval during software development, and a longer interval for a deployed web application. Criticism: in 2000, Jason Hunter, author of Java Servlet Programming, criticized JSP for either tempting or requiring the programmer to mix Java code and HTML markup, although he acknowledged it would wean people off of Microsoft's active server pages. Later, he added a note to his site saying that JSP had improved since 2000, but also cited its competitors, Apache Velocity and T. See also: Java Server Faces, Java Server Pages Standard Tag Library, EL Expressions, Java EE Version History, Servlet Containers, Apache Tomcat, Jetty, Oracle iPlanet Web Server, Glassfish, WebSphere, Java-based alternative, Apache Velocity, FreeMarker, JHTML, TimeLeaf, Adobe Cold Fusion. References. Further reading: Bergston, Hans. Java Server Pages. O'Reilly Media. ISBN A978-0-596-00563-4. Hanna, Phil. JSP 2.0, The Complete Reference. McGraw-Hill Osborne Media. ISBN A978-0-07-222437-5. Sierra, Kathy. Bert Bates and Brian Basham. Headfirst Servlets and JSP. O'Reilly Media. ISBN A978-0-596-00540-5. Brown, Simon. Sam Dalton. Daniel Jepp. Dave Johnson. Sing Lee. Matt Rayable. Pro JSP2. A Press. ISBN A1-59059-513-0. External links. Official tutorial, the Java EE5 tutorial, Chapter 5, Java Server Pages Technology, JSP tutorials with source code, JSP v2.0 syntax reference, Java Server Pages v2.0 syntax card, Servlet history. Jim Driscoll's blog.